everybody. Welcome to the Patty Rose Show. I'm Patty Rose and I am on a mission to inspire, motivate, and empower you to live your best life and to build the business of your dreams. And that's because I do believe that dreams come true, because I've had dream come true moments in my life, which I'm going to share with you throughout the episodes. And as a matter of fact, I shared a pretty juicy one last week that was very profound in my life. So you might be interested in going back to check last week's episode, but don't do that now. Please stay with me because I want to chat with you live while we're here together. Go ahead, grab your favorite beverage. You know I got my cortado because I was thinking about this earlier, by the way. I don't drink coffee all day long. I have 2 of these a day, and on Thursdays, sometimes I get a special third because I do my live late. Just thought I should put that out there. I'm not like a coffeeaholic, although I might be. I don't drink it all day long. So there. Hey, Lizzie. Hi, everybody. Oh gosh, it's so good to see you guys here. Okay, so for today's episode, we're going to talk about how to set yourself up with action. How to put action behind your ideas, right? So that they actually help you grow your business, so that they actually do what it is that you hope they will do in life, right? They help people, they solve a problem, they provide a solution. That is the goal that you have for a big idea that pops into your head one day or one night when you can't sleep, right? So we want to put action behind those because we all know that an idea without action is just an idea and it doesn't necessarily go anywhere. I mean, I guess if you believe in miracles, and I do believe in miracles happening, they can just happen. But really, if you want to see progress and results, you have to put action into the things that are really important to you. So today we're going to talk about putting those action behind your ideas. So last week, episode 1, we talked about confidence and discouragement. And I think that this is really, really big part of what happens with idea generators. You know, idea generators. I was talking with a friend on the phone the other day and I was explaining, like, have you ever seen a word cloud? That's the way my brain thinks. Like, it'll be a pop and there'll be like 25 things in that word cloud. And then I'll have another pop and there'll be like 30 things in that word cloud. So I need to be very organized with those thoughts and those ideas and the action that goes with them, so that I can keep it streamlined and make progress. Otherwise, it can get really, really confusing up in here in the idea space of, holy cow, what do I do next? And so what happens when that is, there's a sense of overwhelm, very often a sense of self-doubt, which can lead to immobilization, right? Like doing nothing. Indecision and confusion are all really big parts of how and why the idea generator doesn't actually make progress with their ideas. And so there's a real reason why sometimes the action isn't taken. And it's legit. It's totally legit human emotion. But I'm going to give you 5 things today because, you know, I really love to give actionable, tangible things that you can do without spending money, without doing anything extra or special. You can just practice these things on your own so that you can set yourself up for action on your ideas. So I'm going to check in real quick. Oh my gosh, look at all these amazing, amazing comments. Lizzie's got iced tea. Let's take a sip. Cheers. Helen says action makes it happen. Absolutely. Oh, and Helen has iced tea too, my 2 tea drinkers. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, Lizzie calls it a squirrel brain. Sometimes I call it a monkey brain, right? Like blah, blah, blah. So we talked in episode 1 about discouragement and confidence. And so confidence is going to show up again here right now because I think it's the bedrock, right? I think it's the most important thing to making sure that you can take action. And so, yeah, so much easier said than done. Here's some ways that I practice to build confidence, and I think you'll find them super, super helpful. I call it my 3 M's, right? Music, movement, and musings. So music is like your quick go-to immediate thing that you can just literally use for seconds, and it can change your emotional state. You know this, right? I mean, you put on a song from your wedding song and you feel like you're back at your wedding. You put on a song from high school and you feel like a little girl again. So you want to build your confidence, put on music that instills strength and grounding and like whatever that is for you that you need. Like, and it may even be dependent on the situation, right? It may be dependent on what your what kind of confidence you need. Maybe you need to do like some relaxation to feel confident. I just need to fix this. Hold up. There we go. Nope. Oh, well. Okay, sorry about that. And then maybe you need something quiet. Maybe you need something to pump you up. But music is a quick go-to that you can do any minute of any day. The other one is movement. So you know me, this is a big one for me. Dance, with or without music, by the way, is a huge confidence builder. It's something that I own in my state of things that I can do, right? So dancing will put me in a place where I remember I can do stuff good. I can do things well. That was terrible grammar, but I can do things, and it'll help build confidence. Yoga can be really, really good for relaxing and gentle or for strengthening, like a power yoga. And then one of my other favorites, total favorite, is weight training. Weight training for confidence, because I personally always feel like that grit power, right? That thing that instills confidence when I lift weights and do weight training. So I'm curious, what do you gravitate toward when you need to feel connected and confident, when you need to connect to confidence? Do you have any go-tos that you use? I'm going to check in here for a second. Power walking to start the morning. Andrea, absolutely. That's so amazing, because you know what? That's not just the exercise and the physicality, but then you're connecting to the environment. Maybe it's nature. Maybe it's just a change of scenery that can get your imagination flowing. I love that one, Andrea. Great. Music. Lizzie says music is strongly tied to emotions. Absolutely. Helen says, if we share this while we are live, can we introduce you to new friends, right? Yes. Oh, yeah. Can you do that? That would be wonderful. I would love to have your friends come and join the party. Oh, Lizzie says strong like bull. So this is something our dad taught us when we were kids. He would say, well, he was Norwegian. We're Irish and Norwegian. And he would say, you're a leader, you're tough, you're strong like bull. And always loved that. And he just instilled this, that's a confidence builder. Strong like bull. And weight training and yoga. Yes. Okay. So confidence is going to be the bedrock of your taking action. And so, you know, I talk a lot about entrepreneurship and business and all that, but let's face it, confidence in life, period, is going to be the bedrock for you taking action. And, you know, I shared this in a previous episode, but it's almost like confidence restored, or a level of confidence renewed for me in caring for my sister, because, I mean, I had to step up and level up and step in, and there was no question about doing this. It was, she needs this. This is what we do. And I'm going to safeguard her until she gets what she needs. And that conviction built within me a level of confidence. So I know from this recent experience that confidence is a huge bedrock component foundation to taking action. Because when you get it, there's no shaking you. And so that's why that's the first tip of the day. But I gotta tell you guys, I did not get good sleep last night. I guess you could tell. Lizzie says I was a total lion. Well, thank you. Rawr. Okay, so tip number 2. Tip number 2 is knowing who's in your corner. And so, oh, I love all the hearts. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Tip number 2 is knowing who's in your corner. It's about people. It's about people. Your support system is about people. And I will say, all the lovely faces I see on today's show are all people who were supporting me when I was going through some challenging times in the last 6 months to a year. So, who will you call? Who's on your side? And so in regards to building your ideas and your business, you want to know when the shit hits the fan or the decisions are just like that word cloud, the decision cloud is like, whoa, which one do I do? How do I do it? What do I do? You want to know who's in your corner. So let me know if you know who's in your corner. Do you have a support system? Just give me a big yes or a high five or hearts. That works too. So what you like, it could be for collaboration. It could be for an event. It could just be to talk shop. Sometimes talking shop with somebody who is in the same industry or in the same experience really can help alleviate, like, you know, the whole, I get it. I know what you're going through. Maybe even I've been there. You're going to get through this. Like, so you have to know who's in your corner. People are paramount. People are everything in this life. People, if we don't have the right people to spend this life with, then why are we even doing it? Be with your people. And I'm going to check in because I see lots of comments. So I'm going to check in here and just see what we got. It takes a village. Absolutely, Helen. It takes a village. Oh, and she calls me. I love that. I love it. I'm always here for you girls. Oh, Andrea says she talks to her best friend almost every day, and they're in different time zones. I totally get that. That's you almost 30 years. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. That's knowing your people. Lizzie says, team sisters. We really rocked it this last year in our team sisters, caring for our sister Susie. We really, really pulled together, and that level of support was, like, bar none, the most important thing in life. And Andrea says that she has a circle of women friends that are so vital to well-being. Absolutely. Andrea, couldn't agree more. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to go to tip 3. I want to move through the tips a little quickly today because I have 5 of them, and I want to also, I have to absolutely tell you some exciting news I have coming up. I am doing a training on August 4th, and I have the link ready for you to go register today. So I'm going to give you that link. I'm going to tell you all about it, but let me first give you this next tip, which is 3. Am I on 3? Yeah, I'm only on 3. Okay, so the next tip for your idea action is to cultivate an idea library. I call it an inspiration vault, and I taught this on episode 1, and I have an exercise, a training, and a downloadable journal at my goodies site for all of the goodies and the musings that will come out of the Patty Rose Show. You get to be in my goodies group, and I will put that link in the comments today. Also, it's pattyrose.com/goodies, and you get to all of the musings, all of the fun things that get created through these conversations, because while I have topic points, this is not scripted, right? So I have notes and thoughts that I want to share with you, but conversation with you will mold it. And so those things that become new ideas and get life from our conversations will be part of the goodies group. So go ahead to pattyrose.com/goodies for all of the fun goodies, all of them, and updates and cool stuff. So cultivating your idea library, which I'm getting back to, is I call it my inspiration vault, and it's having a way to capture all of your ideas, having a way to capture and then keep them safe, right? Keep them safe and organized. And so what we talked about in episode 1 with this inspiration vault exercise was that you want to brain dump and then narrow down the things you're going to work on. And once you have it narrowed down, the brain dump is in the vault. It's there for when you need another idea, and it's there for when you need to pile in a word cloud of ideas, an idea cloud. Just pile them in there so that you can streamline your focus. And that's what's really important for action, is that we don't do this cloud jumping or, idea hopping. We really focus in on one of our amazing ideas that will share our zone of genius with other people who love the solution that you provide. Okay? So it's really, really important to have the library. And then we have to cultivate the idea. So after you do your inspiration vault and you brain dump and you narrow it down to 3, we're going to work with 1, but the exercise was to get you to your top 3. We're going to work with 1, and we have to do something, and I'm literally going to cringe when I say it, but bear with me, please. Market research. That's the technical name for it. But I don't even like saying it because it doesn't feel authentic or aligned to me. But really what it comes down to, it's how are you sharing your heart, and whose heart are you going to touch? That's it. Whose heart needs your heart? That's your market research. So instead of having to go into, there's a million exercises on finding your avatar and getting your target market and all that. And I've done them all. But what it really, really comes down to is when you speak your truth and you speak from the heart and you give the solution for somebody from your heart to their heart, the market research doesn't have to be so icky. Okay, there's a lot of fun ways. I've taught a class on how to create your ideal avatar with vision boards and crayons and markers and all kinds of creative things. And it's a really, really fun workshop. Maybe I'll bring it back to life one of these days. But right now I'm focused on the Patty Rose Show. So that's where my laser focus is going to stay. So I'm curious if you guys have an inspiration vault. I'm curious if you have narrowed down. And I'm also curious if you have done the heart-centered research on who it is that needs this idea. So an idea is like, I want to do this, but then you have to take it to the next level of how does it become tangible for someone else? How does my idea become something tangible for someone else? And that's what this part about market research is. Okay, I'm going to check in. Oh, Ellen loves the goodies group. I love it too. It's so much fun. I'm having so much fun creating the things. I created one yesterday, a quote planner. Oh, it's just a simple little thing, but it's inspirational and it's motivational and it's action oriented, and those are the things that excite me. So if those things excite you, you would love it too. Okay, so Andrea does not have an inspiration vault, but she has found a very receptive audience for the beauty boxes. Oh yeah, and she's created to, oh, I got one of those beauty boxes. They are amazing. Oh my gosh, okay, so I got this beautiful beauty box. By the way, I have plans with Lizzie, who's on this thread right now, on Tuesday to bring my beauty box and share all the goodies with her. So thank you for that, Andrea. And Helen's saying that tangible for others is a real challenge for her. Okay, so maybe we should unpack that a little bit. Tangible for others, maybe what the thing is that tangible it feels like big, right? Tangible can feel big, and you can let me know if I'm on the right track with what you experience, but I'm just going to muse here. Tangible feels really big, but we can take little steps, little actions to make things tangible. And the more we connect heart to heart, like really like energy to energy, that's where it becomes less of a challenge. Because, oh, I know, this is a really great story, you guys. I was listening to an audiobook. It's called Stay Tuned by Jennifer Weigel. I hope I said that right, Weigel. And she had a conversation with Carolyn Mace of Sacred Contracts. And Carolyn said to her, if you have an idea and there are no buts after it, that's a soul contract. So that's a little bit different. That's going into a spiritual realm of honoring your soul contracts. This Patty Rose show for me was one of those things where I wanted to do it. I was pulled to do it. I created the idea in the fall of last year, and there were no buts after it. There were none of the things that made me feel, I mean, I put it on hold for a while because I was scared, and that is going to be our next tip I'm going to tell you about. But there were no real reasons why I shouldn't do it, right? So that brings me to the last point, which is to take the leap. We have to sometimes just take the leap, even if we're scared. And so this idea for me came up in the fall of last year. I was not able to do things in that time because, again, I was caring for Susie, my sister. And the truth of the matter is, caring for Susie, it was the hindrance on production was partly because I was very much involved in her care and hospitals and stuff like that. But the other thing was, it wasn't my story to tell. And I didn't have the ability to be authentic and show up and say, this is what I'm dealing with, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm working on, this is how I'm getting through this authentically, because my sister was very private. And it wasn't my place to tell her story. It wasn't my place to do a Facebook post, I'm in the hospital with my sister, because she didn't want people to know she was in the hospital. So that's one of the things that can, the way life presents things to you. So I had this idea in the fall, and there was reason why it couldn't be birthed yet. But when the time came, it was scary and gave me butterflies, and exciting and gave me butterflies, and I pressed play. And I did it anyway. And that's the last piece of this. That's where the action comes to fruition, right? So you have to take the leap. You have to jump in if you're scared. You have to do it anyway. And the way you do that is by cultivating your confidence, connecting with your people, working on your idea library to make sure that you're in the heart-centered idea, the one that needs to come to life now, knowing who you're providing this for, and then taking the leap. Those are the 5 tips. That's the thing that takes it full circle. And we need all of these things to take action. We also need the decision making. We need to know what tech to use. We need to have a tech stack. We need to know how we're going to deliver it. We need to know what it's going to provide. We need to have sales copy. Like, all the other pieces have to be figured out, but you can't even get to that until you get these 5. You get these 5 lined up, the rest of the stuff will fall in place. And that's where my really exciting news comes in. I am doing a webinar training on August 4th, and I cannot wait to share this with you. 5 steps to end idea fatigue. 5 steps to end idea fatigue. Because if you have those word clouds popping all around your head, and you have idea clouds, and you have decision clouds, and you have tech stack clouds, and you just don't know where to go with all your ideas, or how to make a business out of your ideas, or how to take one idea, make it big business for you, and still give life to all your other ideas. And that is the most important thing, I think, that happens for multi-passionate entrepreneurs, is that there's one idea, but to choose one and feel like the rest are not going to get your attention is A, a little disappointing, and B, you can get bored. And, the thing is to cultivate them all, but to do them one at a time. So I'm going to do 5 steps to end idea fatigue with kick-ass giveaways. I am so excited about this training. I'm going to put the link in here, but it is pattyrose.com/idea fatigue. I hope you'll join me. The webinar is August 4th at 7 p.m. And that'll be a Wednesday because my show is on Thursday. So it'll be Wednesday, August 4th. And I really, really hope that you can make it. pattyrose.com/idea fatigue. I'm going to put all the links to all the good stuff in the comments as soon as we're done, but I want to first check in. Thank you for all the hearts and likes. I love, love, love them. And I'm going to check in on the comments because there's a lot here. And I have to tell you guys, I am a new contacts wearer, and I'm having a little trouble today. So bear with me because I can't really see what I'm trying to read. Yeah, okay, I see now. Whose heart needs your heart? Oh, Helen quoted me. Oh, I love that. Okay, Andrea is saying, I love the idea of an inspiration vault. So what I do, it's so super simple. For my inspiration vault, to keep everything in one place, I have a Google Doc, and I can access it from my phone and my computer and everything. So that's a really great idea for you if you want to start your inspiration vault, and you can get the inspiration vault exercise at the Goodies group if you want it. And you don't even need it, by the way. If you want to watch episode 1, I go through the whole thing. Let's see. Oh, yes, Helen. So if you think about these tangible things as connecting energy, you get to reframe it, right? We get to make these things fun. That's like the avatar workshop I taught with crayons and vision boards on who's your target market. Let's draw her. Let's find her image on Google, right? Like, we get to make it fun because we're in the driver's seat of what it is that we're creating for our businesses and our lives. Oh, Carolyn May says, awesome. Isn't she... Andrea, and I didn't know she had an Oprah conversation on YouTube. I'm going to go check it out. Let's see. Be scared out of your pants and do it anyway. That's right, Andrea. August 4th. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you all. Thank you, David. David's here too. Thank you, David. Okay, so here are the 3 links. I'm going to pop them all into the comments as soon as I hang up with you, but it's pattyrose.com/goodies, pattyrose.com/idea fatigue for the webinar, and I guess that was just the only 2. I feel like I shared another one. Well, the other ones will be the the other episodes that you could go and view, which the links will be in the goodies folder anyway. So thank you guys so much for being here and playing in full with me today. This was the Patty Rose Show. I'm so excited to be doing this, and I love sharing my energy with you, and I love that you're giving energy back to me. So thank you so much for being here, and I love all the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please reach out to me if you have any questions or comments. Next week, we wrap up week 4 of the empowerment series of the Patty Rose Show, and we will be here Thursday at 4 o'clock, same place. And I have exciting news about the next series that I'm going to cover after the empowerment series. We're going to do another 4-week series on another topic, and I'll tell you all about it next week. And we'll pull together all these 3 episodes so that you can leave with some very concrete pieces of content and information to move forward with your business and your dreams. Okay, love you guys. Thank you so much for all the hearts. I love it, and I will see you guys real soon. Have a great week and weekend.